weeks ago, my air conditioning was out and it was so sweltering in here. And now it's like freezing. Like, come on. Okay, let's go. Let's
10
look
at
at it.
6.
There's your 40
10
inch,
at
right?
6.
So go to
The
12.
combination.
And there's your 40 inch there, and you go to 10. There you go.
I know this is just, I'm so used to the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You practice there too. Okay. He needs to take his arms out of his pockets, hands by his sides. Okay. Now we need to get need to get at least an inch and a half light above his shoulder. We're not culminating it. We're using a 10 by 12.
Oh.
Keep going. Okay. There you go. That looks better.
So Christine, when we bring the patient in first thing, you know, we just kind of initially kind of guesstimate where it goes.
Just guesstimate the size. Okay, now let's get in the middle of it.
Right here? Okay.
That's the core plate. Good. Okay, so what we're looking is we want to have an inch and a half here.
Yeah.
Hold on. So now you're just inferior to the core plate, but your chances of clipping the clavicle. So now bring him out here. There you go.
I gotta see.
I know, but you'll see. Now you see how you have the shoulder?
Yeah.
You have the clavicle. You have a space here.
Shoulder, clavicle.
That's it.
Okay.
Now you're gonna adjust this a little bit for every body.
Mhm.
Every body is different. Right hand there. This is your neutral. Show me your internal. Perfect. Show me external. That's it. Super easy, right? Okay. Gracie.
How did I go again?
Where was it affected at?
Oh, where are you going?
Yeah.
Where is the patient going?
This one.
Yes. Was that the one where you promised?
He's gonna position. So
Yeah.
he's gonna put
Oh.
a thumb right here.
Then right here.
Okay. You're gonna put your middle finger behind,
Yep.
and then you're gonna arch your hand up a little bit. Arch your hand up a little bit, so you can put your finger right down
Yeah.
his scapular ridge, and then
Okay.
you're gonna turn him so that that scapular ridge is parallel, and then your
Oh, so
coracoid
like-
is perpendicular. Absolutely. There
What's
you
the
go.
scapular ridge?
Scapular ridge is right across the top here.
The top.
Let me show you here.
Okay.
Okay.
1 second.
Okay, so here, step up for a second. All right, so here's our little body here, right? We're about the same height. Okay, so what we're looking for here when I do that is I'm feeling here and right behind it, and I have a finger in the scapular ridge. So when I turn that, see how the scapula is like parallel?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm looking for. And
Mm.
what that does is, see how you can look right through that, come over here so you can see right through that space. It goes right through the glenoid fossa where the humerus and the glenoid fit together.
Mm-hmm.
See it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what we're looking for. We're just moving that back so that we can get that space. Okay, you see it? Okay. All right. Now, the other thing we need to worry about, see how it's hidden behind the ribs? Okay, we can't move it because it's built in here like that. But for a human, okay, we can do it back in here. For the human, when we do that, in order to get that out, we do this and we just abduct that arm a little bit, bring it out, and that moves that scapula up off the ribs. Okay, and that will open that joint space so you can see it so much clearer. So just move it out a little bit.
Just kind of on a hand on the stomach or
Yep.
side,
And
or
then
more so in the middle, the side, left, right? Doesn't matter.
Every body is gonna be different.
Gotcha.
But yeah, you just have it flat and then just move it out a little bit.
Okay.
In fact, I had a tech ask me, how do you get a good Gracie? And I'm like, and they're like, are you kidding me? I'm like, just get it up off the ribs, that's all. Okay, so there's your Gracie. Again, you wanna make sure that you're including the entire clavicle. There's your notch, there it is. And then, the shoulder, so you have everything, okay?
Yeah.
Alright, so there's your 3 crosswise. Now let's do your lengthwise. Let's do transthoracic while you're here. Okay, transthoracic. We're gonna adjust that to 12 by 10
Do it on the
lengthwise.
numbers, is
Okay, this is your 40-inch ones.
it?
The inside, so go to 12.
Yeah, okay.
And
this
then
one.
the inside's 10. There you go.
Okay.
Okay. Now you're gonna do lateral. So how you doing lateral on him?
Guide me through it.
Huh?
Guide me through it.
Guide you through it. Okay. Here's your humeral head. All right. Come down a couple inches. usually where that muscle starts to roll under. Okay, so right about there. Feel how it starts to kind of curve
like,
under.
yeah.
That's usually right about where the humeral neck is. Okay, so right about there, that you want in the center box. So you're gonna turn, face me. And you're gonna put that right in the X, okay? Okay, but see how you need to bring it down a little bit?
Yeah, okay.
So you bring this down just a little bit till
Just
it's,
match it, yeah, okay.
yep, so bring this down, there you go. About a half inch or so. There you go, good. Okay, bring that down to match, because anytime you move your bucky, you move it too. Alright, now let's square him up. Make sure his arm stays right in the middle, so come forward a little bit. Okay, now he's looking. Look ahead. Thank you. There you go. Alright. Now you know your box is out here, right? Because you're 10 by 12. Okay? Now what you're going to do is have him lift his arm. I don't think I did this on the
This one is called which one?
Transthoracic.
okay.
Trans. Through thorax.
Okay.
See how the window is here and you can't see any light over there? That's okay. That's okay because you know that the proximal humerus is in the middle of that box. You're not going to miss it. Okay, so I want you guys to see that. I mean, you can see a little light here now if you backs up, but we want them nice and straight. Make sure that when they do that, they don't go like this and turn back because a lot of people will go like that and they'll turn back. We don't want that. We want them nice and
As straight
straight.
as possible. Yeah.
Exactly. Taking a big deep breath. See how it moves the ribs and everything up off of there so it clears that area to see it much better. Good. But I want you to pay attention to how little that light looks on his side because that will make a big difference when you're doing a large patient and you're trying to do spine work. Even though, let's say you're doing a T-spine and it looks like it's this small on their anterior, it's still this wide in the back. Okay, because of that divergent ray. Okay,
So you want light on the board or no light on the board?
all
Preferred
you want
none?
is your 10 by 12.
10 by
Okay, so
12.
go ahead and back straight up. Be careful. Back straight up. See how much space you have? And the humerus is right here. Right? So you've got plenty of space. You're not going to miss it. Okay, so don't stress out and then go, oh my gosh, I have to open my collimation. You've got it right there in the middle. Okay, so that's your transthoracic. Good. Let's go ahead and do the scapula AP, and then we'll do both Ys.
This is just.
Do you promise you'll remember?
Yeah, I don't know, it's the first time, yo.
I promise
This,
I'll remember.
okay.
Bingo.
Okay, now you see how his shoulder
He's like,
came
yeah, I
up?
remember. Oh, shit.
Okay. See how his shoulder came up and back when
Yeah.
you did that? So now you need to just lift this until you get some light above his shoulder.
What do I need?
Lift
Oh, lift it up?
two.
Okay.
Keep going, a little bit. Just, there you go. And then we're gonna match it.
Yeah.
Good. He's cheesy, right?
Yeah.
Now, a lot of times you just gotta make sure you don't have way too much light here and that you do have the jugular notch still, so you're good right there. It's fine. Okay, because some people will go like this and they move way over and you end up with like a whole lot of light here and you're clipping here, so just center. Okay. There's your scapula AP. Okay, you promise you're gonna remember?
Where's the center point?
Why?
It is technically like an inch, 2 inches and 2 inches, but every body is different. So as long as you have the edge of the shoulder and the jugular notch, I'm fine. And if you feel that, his scapula, I put my hand on his scapula, go ahead and move back, move forward and out of the way. That's where his scapula is,
Oh.
right? So if you are to do that, his scapula is right there in the center and is pushed back flat against the board. Okay, excellent. Let's do our ideas.
How's that one go again?
Now we're looking at the scapula on the side.
Yeah.
So we want to put an LAL. We want to have it this part of your shoulder right here, please. Good. All right. I want your hand flat on the scapula. Can you feel it? There it is. Good. See how it's a little turn?
Yeah.
So now you're going to turn his whole body just a little bit until it's perpendicular. There you go. Not too much. There you go. Okay, now look at this positioning line. See how that comes right up over and right down the ridge and right down his humerus? That's where we want it. Okay. We want to make sure we're getting all of it. So are we in the center? It looks like we're pretty darn close to the center.
We just do this again too.
You don't have to. Just make sure that they don't have super long scapulae and you're not going to clip
Oh,
the
your
bottom.
beard.
Exactly. Curve here, right? So there's your shoulder scapular Y. Now you're going to put this hand gently on this shoulder, and over here you're going to tap and say, put your left hand right there.
the left hand right here for me, please.
Good, fantastic. Now keep your hand on that shoulder, and here you're gonna slide down. Feel how it
Yeah.
rolled in a little bit?
Mhm.
So you're gonna gently move him out that way. There you go, till you can feel that lateral again. You feel it? There it is.
Or it is. I don't know. Yeah,
Right
it's
there.
up.
You're
Wait,
perpendicular.
let's try it again.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess yes.
Yeah, okay, good, and you're going right up over the top of that
Mhm.
ridge. Beautiful, love it. Okay, let's do your clavicles, AP.
I don't know. What was it? Lengthwise still?
Crosswise?
Crosswise?
It's a
Okay,
long
yeah.
bone. It's a long crosswise bone. Okay, so that one you're gonna take down to about 6, right there, and this one is 12.
Okay.
There you go. Okay, now where's his clavicle? Good. The end is here
Yes.
and here. So you want to go right about there, okay? So let's scoot him up a little bit and then move your collimation up to right there. Good. Lift it. Right.
Right here?
Keep it, yeah. Right. Whoa, we're not
No, I
doing
know, I
it.
know.
I'm like, whoa, you're running, man.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay. Move your bucky. Beautiful. Okay. And you just everything check that you have the sternal notch, you have there, you have it all. Okay, take a breath in. Good. And hold. Now that's actually suspend respiration, but what I'm doing is seeing how high he's gonna lift. So now you're gonna do your axial.
Yeah, like that. How far do
Axial. Anytime it's an axial means the tube is changing angles.
By how many again?
Anywhere from 15 to 30.
30.
But
Just do
for
20.
our,
Yeah.
anywhere from 20 to 25, there you go. And that's 24, that's fine,
Okay.
okay? Now if you
Yeah.
put your patient there, I'm gonna have to sing to you.
Yeah, he's gonna get it in
Right?
his eyes.
Right. Bring it down.
Angle it down first and then lift it up.
Oh.
Otherwise, it's gonna hit his eyes right
Okay.
now.
Alright.
I will sing to you, Reach back against the bar. He was trying to get it, stand
Oh,
by,
and then I bring it
hand
up?
by your sides. Now let's see where we are.
Slow this thing.
There you go, right?
Yeah, and then I start bringing it up.
Now you're gonna bring it up
Okay.
until his clavicle level.
I can
There we go.
I don't want his eye.
Good, and then center him.
So right here.
Okay. I'm just gonna look and make sure you get the end and the end,
Okay.
right? Okay. Now see how big our collimation field is? Even though you didn't adjust it there, but because it diverged, it went so much bigger. Line up your bucky. Good, and then collimate down. Good, taking a deep breath. Good, we tested it. We know he's not gonna breathe it up out of the collimation area. And then, that's it. Okay, now you're gonna do your supra-inferior.
This one? Which
It's
one?
the-
I
it's
forgot
the-
which one it was.
It's this one,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
The chicken.
Oh.
Oh,
Mm.
wow, see, you got it, you got it. You got to sing. You got to hear me sing.
Caught myself when I have to.
Make sure it's 40 inches. Keep going. Nope, good. Keep going. There you go.
Just so much different with this one.
It's gotta be 40 to 42. It's not that bad. Oh, busted. I tell you, I've had patients who move my seats, and I go, put that back. Like, and they'll look at me like, what? And I go, I have it there for a reason. Have a seat. Okay. Because what happens if you're too far back, you can't move your tube back far enough. Okay, all right, good. And bend your elbow. Okay, hold on. Okay, he's gonna sit up straight first.
Yeah.
He was laying back, okay? And then he's going to reach out
Which one is she doing?
over that. There you go. And then you're gonna make sure that's centered under him. Okay.
Number 6.
You okay? Poking your rib? Okay, that's not moving yet. Okay, you wanna feel for the notch. Right there. Feel it? Oh, it ended right there.
Yeah.
That's your spot. Okay, get centered over it. Use the all around. There you go.
Oh. It's like hard to press.
And don't smack your brother in the head with the tube. Okay.
Shit don't feel good.
Right there. Good. Good. There you go. Okay, let's move this out a little bit. Good. And then you're gonna collimate to an inch in front, inch in back, and then at least a few inches down the sides.
Is that inch in front? It's in the back.
Okay, we gotta have a lot more this way.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep going, keep going. There you go. Good. All right, now, see how his head is in there?
Mm-hmm.
Now we're going to either tip this way, which is gonna be difficult, or we're gonna tip forward. But when you do that, see how I supported this shoulder? Cause I don't want him doing this, right? I don't want his whole body going forward because that moves that joint space out of alignment. So we're just gonna tip the head down. There you go. And sometimes you're gonna get a little bit of head in there, and that's okay. Beautiful, that's it, right there. Okay, makes sense? All right.
You know how it is first time. Just let it go.
Oh, I know, absolutely.
Speed run it, go.
No. Speed run.
Yeah, speed rounds, let's go.
You did it perfect.
Okay, you okay? I know, it digs, doesn't it?
Yeah.